welcome to 118th commencement ceremony of George W. Hewlett High School class of 2025. At this time, please turn off all electronic devices so there's no interference with our commencement ceremony. Please rise, enjoy Wesley Schrader, Student Council President, in the salute to the flag, followed by the national anthem, which will be sung by our senior chorale students.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the
Class of 2025 and families, please be seated. Great job. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome a distinguished Board of Education. President, Mrs. Deborah Scheinen, Vice President, Mrs. Cheryl May, Trustees, Mrs. Judy Menashe, Mr. Francois Tenenbaum, Mrs. Sharon Mitrano, Mrs. Hannah Jeter, and Mrs. Meredith King. I would also like to welcome Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Ralph Marino, Jr. Welcome also to administrators, directors, chairpeople, Hewlett-Woodmere School principals, faculty, counselors, and PPS staff. Thank you to the efforts of our interim director of facilities, Mr. Alan Wakefield, along with the exceptional custodian staff. I must also thank our fabulous secretarial staff. Thank you to Mr. Mike Alasko, Director of Health, Safety, and Security, and the entire security staff. Appreciation is also extended to the Hewlett High School band conductor, Mr. Anthony Santanastasso, and our choral conductor, Mr. Thomas Riley. A special thank you to our graduation advisor, Dr. Christopher Pagan, who had dedicated countless hours in planning and coordinating this year's graduation celebration. Well before graduation plans were underway, the senior class advisor, Mr. Rick Royals, along with Ms. Caitlin Coder and Mr. Andy DiBernardo, worked tirelessly to make every moment of this year special. Thank you. Join me in a round of applause to thank our faculty and staff. Congratulations to our retirees, Mrs. Karen Cunningham, Mrs. Rosemary Dirks, and Mrs. Grace Mattel. Thank you for your years of dedicated service to the students and parents of Hewlett High School. It is our It is our sincere hope that you enjoy a well-deserved, long, happy, and healthy retirement and time well spent with families, friends. Let's have another round of applause for our retirees. We're here tonight to celebrate the George W. Hewlett High School class of 2025. Congratulations. I stand before you not only as your principal, but also as an adult who has gotten to know many of you pretty well. With 3 years of open door policy, you got to know me too. Yes, I can admit now, the snacks were a trap after all. My office also was full of plants, paintings, quotes, and other artifacts that connected many of us in conversations as you popped in for refreshment. With every connection, conversation, and a joke, I got to know you a little bit, and you got to know me. Someone may have noticed a little silver lobster on my keyboard, and the symbolism represents something very profound to me that I would like to share with you. In a typical adult way, when we think teenagers actually listen to us, I'm here to tell you that this symbolism could change the way you think about life after high school. And it comes straight from a brilliant psychologist and unlike YouTuber sensation, Dr. Jordan Peterson. And yes, I want to talk to you about lobsters. You see, lobsters are ancient creatures, like really ancient. We're talking 300 million years older than your Snapchat streaks. And these crustaceans living at the bottom of the ocean have one of the oldest social hierarchies. When lobsters fight, the winner stands tall. Well, as tall as a lobster can. His behavior driven by elevated levels of serotonin, a neurotransmitter associated with mood and confidence in many animals, including humans. While the loser literally slumps down in posture, shows signs of stress, and due to lower serotonin levels, gets chemically depressed. That's right, lobsters get sad. Peterson uses this to illustrate a key point. Your body posture affects how you see yourself and how others see you. The lobster who wins holds itself high and sends a message to the world. I'm here, I could handle it. It's nature's original power stance. So what does this have to do with you sitting here in a cap and gown? Everything. Because life after high school isn't always a smooth sailing. There'll be wins and there'll be hard losses. There'll be days when you feel like the top lobster and days when some may make you feel like the soggy shrimp on the bottom of the seafood chain. And that's exactly when you remember this. Sit up straight with your shoulders back. I'm going to say it again. Sit up straight with your shoulders back. Yeah. To stand up straight with your shoulders back is to face life head on. It is the physical expression of courage. It tells the world and yourself, I'm here, I'm capable, I'm not backing down just because things are hard. Peterson says that when you take that stance, you're doing more than fixing your posture, you're accepting responsibility. You're saying, I know life could be unfair, I know it's full of pressures and risks and choices with no guaranteed outcomes, but I'm still going to show up. That's integrity, that's resilience, that's adulthood. And let's be honest, there'll always be days in your future when you'd want to do the opposite, when everything in you says slouch, hide, and hit snooze 10 times. But in those moments, remember the simple acts, shoulders back, because confidence isn't a feeling. It's often a decision before you feel ready. And by the way, it isn't about pretending to be fearless, it's about choosing to be present, to be honest, and take ownership of your next steps, even when you're scared, especially when you're scared. So when you walk across the stage today, walk like it matters, because it does. You matter, your accomplishments matter, your story matters, your family sacrifices matter. Walk like someone who knows that the next chapter will be challenging, yes, but also completely up to you to write. Graduates, in a few moments you will turn the tassel and step into the unknown. The world doesn't just need smart people, it needs people to show up and who lead with integrity and good posture. My message to you is be a lobster. Hold your head high, take responsibility, fight fair, rebuild when you fall, and never underestimate that for a little backbone, a lot of integrity can take you. And also maybe call your parents. Unlike lobsters, they remember everything. I'm so proud of you what I've accomplished now, and will always be proud as I learn about your postgraduate conquest. If you ever need a listening ear or a pep talk that you are the biggest lobster on the bottom of the ocean, tag me. I will always have your back. To the families in attendance, only you know the sacrifices you made along the way. You did an incredible job raising your children, and I would like to thank you for sharing your most precious gifts with us. To the class of 2025, congratulations, and go make waves. Our salutatorian this year is Rachel Chen. Rachel, please come up. She is an exceptional student, both academically and socially. This fall, Rachel will be attending Stanford University, majoring in mechanical engineering. Please welcome our 2025 salutatorian, Rachel Chen.
Good evening, parents, teachers, students, and administrators. It is an incredible honor to speak before you, and I'd first like to express my gratitude for every single person who has been a part of my journey. My parents, who have worked and sacrificed tirelessly for the sake of my education. My brothers and cousins, who have stuck with me through every rant and every ramble. My teachers and counselors, who have motivated and rewarded me in my pursuit of knowledge. And my friends, upperclassmen, peers, and underclassmen alike, who have taught me the heartwarming joy in seeing others and being seen. Let me fill you in on a not-so-secret secret. I am not perfect. Pretty obvious, right? I would agree. But even so, I say this out of caution against blind admiration, against assumptions about my character and my struggles. For the longest time, every step I had taken forward had been chained to academics, not for the sake of the high GPA itself, but because of everything it had meant to me. My intelligence, my credibility, my worth. My inability to housekeep without fail or to translate without fear only made me more sure that my grades were the sole thing I could take pride in. And just like that, I had closed myself off from the world. Why was that? It was because, foolishly, I expected perfection for myself. And I believed that everyone expected the same. So, when I couldn't just do everything right, I became an emotional recluse who never told anyone the problems that deeply hurted me, never allowed them to know that I cared about anything beyond school that wouldn't be seen as superficial anyways. The universe, as it turns out, works in mysterious ways, and it was truly by sheer luck that I had managed to surround myself with the amazing, kind-hearted people who would show me otherwise. Bionica gave me a safe space. Girls Who Code gave me a community. Band gave me an outlet. And Model Congress gave me a platform. Among such encouraging environments, I had no choice but to begin seeing myself as a reflection of them. A girl who is capable of far more than she initially knew. I'd like to take a moment to share the meaning behind my yearbook quote, which is one that has resonated with me ever since I first heard it. Teach girls bravery, not perfection. From a TED Talk by Reshma Saujani, the founder of the nonprofit organizations Girls Who Code and Moms First, an activist and change maker, and so much more that I look up to. While it primarily refers to dissolving societal conditioning against girls taking risks and reaching their true potential in favor of the status quo, a stance that I strongly believe in, I think that there is a universal lesson to be learned from this message. When we cast aside the restraints that we ourselves hold against us and take leaps of faith, we are empowered to grow, to learn, and to achieve anything we set our minds to. Self-awareness is key, and vulnerability is a must. If the notion of abandoning perfectionist ideals uneases you, look around yourself. You're not alone, because everyone here is human. I am, too, if you choose to see me as the flawed person that I am. Class of 2025, I challenge you. Don't ever give up on empathy. Don't ever give up on attaining freedom from your unconscious limitations. Surround yourself with people who will uplift you. They will be your strongest allies, more than you can imagine. While you may be tempted to move full speed ahead into the future, take time to reflect on how much you've matured these past 4 years and how much room you have left to explore inside and out. I'll never be the perfect girl my younger self had hoped to become, but I know that I am someone she would be proud of regardless, and I'm content to keep striving to be. From the bottom of my heart, thank you to the Hewlett-Woodmere community, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Rachel. Our valedictorian this year, Ava Morgan. Ava Morgan is an outstanding student academically and a dedicated school leader. Ava will be attending Binghamton University School of Management in the fall, majoring in accounting. Please welcome our 2025 valedictorian, Ava Morgan.
Good evening. I would like to start with a few well-deserved thank yous. To my family, there are really no words to describe how grateful I am for your unconditional love and support, especially my parents. I wouldn't be here today without the two of you. To all the teachers, staff, and the PPS office specifically, thank you for being my biggest cheerleaders. You made high school develop from a place of uncertainty to one of comfort. Now, I would like to tell you a little story. A few months ago, after a big softball win, my team was walking back to the bus when we came across a brand new sidewalk slicing cleanly through the grass. It looked official and polished, like someone had really thought it through. Eventually, the sidewalk took a sharp right turn. Some of my teammates followed it. A few of us didn't. We cut diagonally across the grass, instinctively choosing what looked like the faster route. Then from behind, I heard Coach Welsh call out, "Ava Morgan, what is the longest side of a right triangle?" Taken aback, I replied, "The hypotenuse." He laughed. "Then why on earth are you walking on it?" Now, I could have just shrugged, but instead, I said, "Actually, Coach, the hypotenuse is the only straight line connecting the 2 points and is, as a result, the shortest distance between them. It is one of the basic principles of geometry." Naturally, he challenged me to prove it. So that night, fueled by equal parts determination and petty competitiveness, I pulled together diagrams, graphs, and enough theorems to create a very chaotic singular piece of paper. But here's the thing. This story doesn't end with a perfectly calculated angle like it does in our exams. Because the more I thought about it, the more I realized that I was answering the wrong question, one that trigonometry could not solve. Don't get me wrong, on the surface, I was correct, but I guess that Coach and I may have to agree to disagree on that one. However, I cannot stand here and tell you that I confidently took the better path that day simply because it was shorter. The grass was wet, the terrain was uneven, and if I'm being honest, I tripped on it, twice. Meanwhile, the sidewalk was smooth, stable, and there were no twisted ankles. So that's when it hit me. Sometimes the road that looks quicker just leaves you with muddy shoes and a bruised ego. What do we truly gain from taking the fastest route? This year, my team won our conference for the first time in years. For those of us who have been in this program, the journey was anything but easy. There were seasons where we came close, where we fought hard but still fell short. But we kept growing, and when that final win came, it brought tears to most of us. Pure joy. It was that longer path with all its ups and downs that made the moment so powerful, so real, and so earned. We found ourselves fighting, not just to win, but for something even more meaningful, the chance to play even just one more game, to take one more step on a journey that I wasn't quite ready to leave. We are programmed as human beings to want to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible. But life doesn't come with a GPS, just a lot of rerouting. It's full of twists, delays, and completely unmarked roads, and today as we graduate, we each stand at a turning point, a metaphorical fork in the sidewalk. Some of us might see this as the end, others a beginning, but really it's both. The day that I found out that I was valedictorian was one of the most emotional days of my life. Less than 12 hours earlier, I said goodbye to my great-grandmother. If you were to look next to my yearbook picture, you would see that she is my greatest role model. She passed away at the age of 103 years old. I think it's safe to say that I have some pretty great genes. She lived through the history that is now in our textbooks, many wars, depressions, inventions, and even reinventions. I'd be lying if I said I never thought about what I might say if I got the chance to stand up here today. In fact, my original plan was to ask my great-grandmother to share a piece of advice with you all, something timeless, something only a woman with more than a century of experience could offer. But life had other plans. Her life wasn't a straight line. It zigzagged, it curved, it climbed hills and dropped into valleys. Yet it was still rich in beauty, strength, and of course, making us all laugh. That morning, the wallpaper on my phone was a photo that I had taken in Greece. Pink flowers blooming in the whitewashed streets of Santorini. I showed it to her as she lay there in bed. I said, "Aren't they beautiful?" Although she was unable to respond verbally at the time, she smiled and nodded. That smile is my last memory of her, and it reminds me that even in the hardest moments, there is still beauty to be found. Life is like that. One day it knocks you down, the next it's handing you flowers. In a way, I got the advice that I was looking for. Through it all, the shortcuts and the detours, the heartbreaks and the triumphs, every step is shaping us. Every unexpected turn is teaching us. But isn't that what makes it all worth it? We've all had our own version of that uneven, grassy path. Maybe it was late night studying, personal losses, or obstacles that no one else even saw. But here we are, still standing and still moving forward. So as we go our separate ways and each of us steps onto our own new path, whether it's paved or completely unmarked, I hope you remember this. If there is no path, leave a trail for others to follow. It doesn't have to be fast or smooth, it just has to be yours. Congratulations, class of 2025. Buckle up, put on your sunglasses, and don't forget to enjoy the ride.
Nicely done. Thank you, Ava. I would now like to introduce you to the class of 2025 Poet Laureate Ilana Ben-Ari, reciting next in line. Ilana will be attending Binghamton University in the fall, majoring in psychology.
Good evening. As the weather got warmer, I started writing about my senior year. What started as a reflection on my own year quickly turned into something more. When I think about senior year, it's not just about the moments we lived. It's about the ones that came before us and the ones that will come after. We didn't start the story, we stepped into it. Before we leave behind the classrooms, hallways, and memories that have shaped us, there's something we all carry, something passed down by those before us. And now, as we stand on the edge of what comes next, I would like to share my poem called Next in Line. They've carried the torch with borrowed hands, and in the August heat, they passed it on. Following the ones they quietly walked behind, we were waiting to be next in line. I sat in the seat of my 9th grade homeroom, where another once had learned. As if the space itself had been passed down, I slid quietly into the gaps they had outgrown, then slipping out for the next to claim it. I used the textbook of a graduated senior, their name next to a random year in the cover. Their annotations led me through the pages, and as I studied, I added to them, leaving behind proof that I was here too. We are carrying the torch with borrowed hands, and soon we'll pass it on. Following the ones who we quietly walk behind, we are soon next in line. I wore the uniform of the senior I adored, still echoing laughter from the year before. Every seam and thread stretched like a long goodbye, knowing one day I'd had to let it go, and soon enough it would be someone else's. I find initials on a desk in a classroom, carved deep into its history, for the next hands to rest on, or the next tired heads to lay on, a small mark left behind for us to find. Now, we carry the torches the ones who have our name next to the year 2025 in the textbooks, the ones with our initials carved into the desks, the ones who are passing the uniforms down. We've carried the torch with borrowed hands, and now we will pass it on to the ones who have quietly walked behind that are waiting to be next in line.
Thank you, Lana. That was great. Now, please welcome the President of the Board of Education, Ms. Deborah Scheinen.
Thank you, Dr. Greenberg. Good evening, parents, family members, friends, faculty, administrators, and most importantly, the esteemed graduates of the class of 2025. Tonight is a celebration of hard work, growth, and the extraordinary potential that is seated right here on the stage. As the President of the Board of Education, it is my absolute privilege to address you during life's most pivotal transitions. But before I speak directly to our graduates, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the people who have supported them every step of the way. To the parents and family members in the audience, from that first day of pre-kindergarten, to the morning hustle of getting out the door, to cheering from the sidelines and staying up late to proofread an essay, you made it here too. It is said that days are long and years go fast, and this occasion is a testament to that truth. You have been the foundation, the support beams, the quiet strength behind every late night and early morning. To the educators and staff, you have sparked curiosity, offered wisdom, and helped shape the minds and hearts of this graduating class. You have gone beyond teaching facts. You've helped them find their voice. Let's take a moment to thank all of those people who helped make today possible, seniors. And now to you, the remarkable class of 2025. You stand on the thresholds of something new. Not just a new chapter, but a book that's fully yours to write. It is always an honor to witness this moment, when excitement and uncertainty meet potential and promise. But tonight, I want to talk to you about something that doesn't usually get a moment in the spotlight: your reflection. Not the one in your phone, not the one you check before a presentation or a night out. I mean the reflection you carry within you, the one that shows who you are and how you view the world. Right now, I'd like you to do something for me. I know the parents are waiting for this. Reach under your chair. There's something there for you. It's attached to the top of the chair. Every chair has one. It's a small mirror. Go ahead and hold it in your hand. All right, we got them. Thank you. This mirror might seem like a small gift, but it holds a powerful message. When you peer inside, you see one person, one face, one story. But behind that reflection is every dream you've dared to carry, every quiet hope that you brought here, every late night you studied, every time you stood up for yourself, every time you laughed when things felt impossible, every heartbreak, every comeback, every little moment that led you here. That reflection is proof that you've made it, and it's a reminder. No one else in this world sees things exactly the way you do. Sometimes the world will challenge your perspective. Someone else might look at the same situation, the same experience, and see something totally different. And that's not a threat, that's an opportunity. The mirror shows what's in front of it. However, you, the graduating class of Hewlett High School, get to do something even more powerful. You get to reflect your gifts on the world with kindness, openness, understanding, even when others don't agree with you, especially then. Now I want you to try something. Hold your mirror up to the light. Look around you and watch what happens when the lights hit the mirror, how it bounces, shines, and reaches places it wasn't before. In this moment, your reflections aren't just about what you see. They're about what you share. Each of you is carrying a piece of light, just like the ones in your dream. And when all the shreds are joined, you collectively reflect that into the world. Music, please. With compassion, with clarity, and change, you show others what to see. Class of 2025, you don't leave here tonight empty-handed. You leave with every lesson you've learned, every strength you've built, every mirror moment that made you who you are. The world is going to try to tell you what to see, but don't forget to pause and look inward, because you are not just a reflection of where you've been. You're a reflection of every dream the world is still waiting to see come alive. You reflect what the world needs most. So go out there and shine brightly as your reflection sets the world on fire. Not with noise, but with wisdom. Not with perfection, but with possibility. Because a million dreams are waiting, and one of them is yours. On behalf of the Board of Education, I wish each of you a life full of meaningful reflections, deep connections, and moments that show you exactly who you are, inside and out. Congratulations to the class of 2025. May all your dreams come true.
Thank you, Mrs. Shinen. Let's give a round of applause for this wonderful presentation. I would now like to take a moment to present the honor awards and scholarship money to our Valedictorian and Salutatorian in honor of Dr. Michael Santipolo, Superintendent of Hewlett-Woodmere School District from 1955 to 1976, who stood for high academic standards and equality for women in the world of academia. Ava and Rachel, please come forward to accept your awards. Stay there for a second, okay? Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. This is Crystal. Wait. Almost to l'chaim. Right, well, to really test the multitasking, we'll also have a bouquet of flowers for your parents as a sign of gratitude and appreciation. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to give these ladies a chance to go down the steps, give their awards to the parents, and then come back, we'll give the flowers as well. Go ahead. In order for the senior year, but let's wait for them to return to their seats. We don't want to lose a Val and Sal. In order for the senior year to run smoothly, it takes a dedicated and energetic leader. Student Council President Wesley Schrader has worked tirelessly this year to create a cohesive class unit and positive environment for all students. Wesley will be missed by students and staff. He'll be attending Georgetown University, majoring in political economy. Wesley, come on up.
Good evening to our superintendent, principal, Board of Education, beloved teachers and staff, community members, proud families and friends, and of course, my fellow graduates, the class of 2025. Before anything else, I would like to thank the people who helped me get here. First, to my family. Thank you for your unconditional love and support over the past 18 years. I know waking me up every morning was hard, but dealing with me after I woke up, heroic. To the adults who have guided us, teachers, administrators, faculty, and the entire guidance department, thank you for the wisdom, patience, and for believing in us even when we were too tired, too late, or too loud. You've shaped who we are. To my peers, class of 2025, we did it. This journey with you has been unforgettable. Thank you for always pushing me to grow, laugh, learn, and occasionally touch grass. You made high school what it was, and I'm still deciding how I feel about that. And last but never least, to the whole Hewlett-Woodmere community, thank you for showing me the power of collaboration, compassion, and showing up for one another. You were the village that raised me, and somehow still let me hold a microphone in front of hundreds of people tonight. Bold choice. We'll see how that goes. At this point, you're probably wondering when I'll stop pretending this is an Oscars acceptance speech and start sounding profound. The answer is right now, hopefully, but no promises. I do love to hear myself speak. When I was told I'd be speaking at graduation, I started thinking about what one final and universal truth I'd want to leave behind. I kept searching for something that would tie everything together. But here's the thing. I don't have advice. I'm still figuring it out, often in real time. Like most of us, I spent these last 4 years trying to lead, learn, and sometimes remember to breathe. Usually while clinging to a half-charged laptop, a forgotten assignment, and the delusional belief that everything would work out if I just took a nap first. And even if I did have advice, it couldn't speak to all the lives, dreams, and backgrounds sitting in front of me today. So instead of advice, I've decided to give you all hopes. Like wishes, but a little more aspirational. Think of me as your graduation day genie. Only if the lamp was thrifted and the magic came with overthinking and a brain that treats 1 a.m. like a brainstorming session. So from one person still figuring things out to another, here are my hopes for us as we embark on this next chapter. I hope you're afraid. Not of failure, but of complacency. I hope something still scares you enough to get you out of bed on the days you don't want to. Because fear can be a compass. I think of the first day of college or walking into a room where no one knows your name. That kind of fear means you're still in the story. Life is about being uncomfortable. And let's be honest, if you're too comfortable, you're probably not growing. Or you've just stopped paying attention. I hope you change. Your mind, your path, your playlist. Change isn't betrayal, it's becoming. You don't owe anyone consistency. You owe yourself the truth. The you sitting here today won't be the same you 5 years from now, or even in 5 months. That's not a failure. That's the point. And while we're at it, the most important relationship you have in your life is the one you have with yourself. Seasons change. People come and go. Cities, jobs, opinions, and whether Pluto is a planet this week, they shift. But so do you. You are allowed to evolve, to outgrow, to become someone new, and still be worthy of love. And finally, I hope you keep hitting the reset button on yourself, on others, on the people who disappointed you, and the ones you disappointed too. I hope you remember people are more than their worst moments, because life gets easier when we stop expecting perfection, especially from ourselves. You're going to mess up, say the wrong thing, hurt someone you care about, and be hurt by someone who cares about you. But if we're lucky, we learn, we grow, and we try again and again and again. It's not good guys versus bad guys. It's just people, complicated people, trying to do the right things and sometimes getting it wrong. I hope you remember people are rarely one thing. We are stories inside stories, all of us trying to be the hero in our own heads, and sometimes failing. But that's what makes us real. We are walking out of a childhood like it's a setting sun. Beautiful, soft, and a little hard to look directly at. But just because it's over doesn't mean it wasn't real, and just because we are moving on doesn't mean we have to forget. And yet, the sun also rises. Tonight is not the end of something. It's the moment right before something begins. We are not turning a page. We're starting a whole new book in our own voices, in a language we haven't learned quite yet. And as messy, unpredictable, and exhilarating as that may be, I think it's time for us. So now, I want you all to look around one last time. Really. Take it in. Look at the faces around you, the ones and the people who saw your life unfolding in real time. This may be the last time you see some of these faces. And for a few of them, let's be honest, that might not be the worst thing. But for the rest, for the friends, the classmates, and for the people who made these years feel like something worth remembering, this is a moment you'll carry. We've spent years walking the halls of Hewlett High School learning how to be people. Not perfect ones, not finished ones, but real ones. We showed up, we figured some stuff out, we made it work. And maybe, just maybe, that means we are ready. Congratulations, class of 2025. We crossed the finish line.
Thank you, Wesley. Great job. I would now like to invite the 2025 Senior Class President, Francesca Castro, to the podium to share her reflections. Francesca will be attending Stony Brook University, majoring in biology and a pre-med track.
This isn't my first time making a speech. In fact, if you remember, I was standing before you 4 years ago at our 8th grade graduation making a similar speech as class president, except things were a bit different. You were all sitting outside on the high school field, spaced 6 feet apart. Although we were in a slightly bigger and different setting, we, the class of 2025, are again celebrating the start of a new journey by marking the end to an unforgettable chapter of our lives. A few months ago, I came across a quote that stood out to me. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. I don't want sometimes to apply to this day, though. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As we stand here on the brink of the future, it's hard not to reflect on the journey that brought us to this very moment. Every late night spent studying, or every night you went to sleep to avoid studying, every challenge, every ounce of energy you poured into your studies, today, it all pays off. But it's not just about the grades, or the exams, or the accolades. It's about the growth. The people sitting here today are not the same ones who walked into high school 4 years ago. It may be hard to understand the privilege of serving as class president, but I will forever cherish the privilege you gave me to see our class grow from freshman year all the way to senior year. It took time, but we emerged as an incandescent force that will surely transform the future. Now, I would like to thank those that made this day, these dreams possible. To our teachers, our guidance counselors, and our administration, thank you. Thank you for the countless hours you put into helping us succeed. Those who know me well know that I didn't want to make this speech personal. However, I feel like I can be a bit selfish in this moment. With that, I would like to thank two other people, the two people who are my greatest inspirations. Dad, I still remember the days I would sit in your office, use your fancy pens, and dream that I would one day be as hardworking as you. Nobody has taught me more valuable lessons, and no matter how many times you tell me how proud you are of me, I will always be more proud to be your daughter. But my ultimate inspiration comes from my best friend, the dazzling woman from whom I received my leadership capabilities and my life's blood. My mom never gave me any idea that I couldn't do whatever I wanted to do or be whomever I wanted to be. As my parents guided me through these incredible 18 years, I don't know if they ever realized that the person I most wanted to be was a combination of them two. Thank you, Mom and Dad. You are my guideposts for everything. Almost everyone here can relate to having an adult or two who have guided them in similar ways. And I hope that as I honored my parents, you found yourself thinking of those people in your life, the ones who believed in you, inspired you, and are here today, proud and cheering you on. Let's not wait for this moment to become a memory before we realize how much it matters. Right now, in this moment, we are living through something extraordinary. This isn't just the end of high school. It's the beginning of the rest of our lives. Here's to every moment, every memory, and every dream still waiting for us. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Francesca. The class of 2025 has received national and local recognitions of many distinctive honors. I would like our academic honorees to stand up as your honor society or academic accomplishment is called and remain standing, please, so you all may be recognized. Okay, 125 National Honor Society members. If you're one of the 125 National Honor Society members, stand up and remain standing, please. 75 Business and Marketing Honor Society members. 103 National English Honor Society members. Remain standing. 78 Foreign Language Honor Society members. 55 National Math Honor Society members. 26 International Tri-Am Music Honor Society members. 12 Quill and Scroll Honor Society members, 11 National Art Honor Society members, 13 International Thespian Honor Society members, 113 Science Honor Society members, 18 Computer Science Honor Society members, 92 Silver Cord recipients, 12 students who completed all the requirements for New York State Career and Technical Endorsement for Small Business Administration, 25 students who completed the requirements for 30 New York State Seals of Literacy, 11 students who completed the requirements for the New York State Seal of Civic Readiness, 16 students who completed all the requirements for the Capstone program, 11 students who completed all the requirements within their respective BOCES certification programs, 4 National Merit Scholarship commended students, and 1 National Merit Scholarship finalist. Congratulations. You may be seated back. It is now my honor to introduce Mrs. Marianne Farrow to present the Hewlett High School Alumni Awards.
Good evening, members of the Board of Education, faculty, parents, past Hewlett High School graduates, and most importantly, our graduates here before you. My name is Marianne Alessi Farrow, class of 1990. It is with great joy and pride that I stand before you as a board member of the Hewlett-Woodmere Alumni Association. On behalf of the association, I extend congratulations to all of the students and their families of the graduating class. The Hewlett-Woodmere Alumni Association connects Hewlett High School students past with the present and with tomorrow's leaders who sit here before us. They're filled with inspirations and dreams that we hope to find at the end. Graduates, in a little while, you too will all be George W. Hewlett High School alumni. Always remember, as we do in the association, that your Hewlett Woodmere education is a strong foundation upon which to build your future and influence the world. You can achieve excellence in any field you choose, and as Hewlett Woodmere alumni have done before you, we are here to help you. It is my honor to present this year's Hewlett Woodmere Alumni Association Awards to 2 members of the class of 2025 as selected by the Hewlett Schools Awards Committee. Please come to the podium when I call your name. The Spirit of Achievement Award goes to Madison Gosley. The award for academic excellence goes to Wesley Schrader. We wish the entire class of 2025 the best of luck and look forward to having every one of you staying connected to George W. Hewlett High School through our association. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you, Mrs. Farrow. At this time, please welcome back the class of 2025 senior singers conducted by Mr. Thomas Riley as they sing Sign of the Times, followed by Thank You for the Music. As the principal of George W. Hewlett High School, I hereby certify to you, Dr. Ralph Marino, that the members of the class of 2025 present here today have met the requirements for the courses of study as prescribed by the state of New York and trustees of Hewlett-Woodmere Union Free School District. Please welcome Dr. Marino, Superintendent of Schools, Superintendent of Hewlett-Woodmere Public Schools.
Board of Education members, administrators, faculty, staff, parents, relatives, friends, community members, and the graduating class of 2025, good evening and welcome to the commencement exercises for George W. Hewlett High School. To each of you seated here in your caps and gowns, we are so proud of you. You've worked hard, you've grown, and tonight you stand on the edge of a new and exciting adventure. Graduates, I'd like to spend a few minutes speaking to you about expectations, a simple word with a powerful weight. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines expectation as a belief that something will happen or is likely to happen. Life is filled with expectations. From the moment you stepped into your first classroom 14 or 15 years ago, expectations began to form around you. In elementary school at Franklin, Hewlett, and Ogden, the expectations are pretty straightforward. Sit crisscross applesauce, raise your hand, learn to read and write, and share the crayons. Teachers expected you to be kind. Parents expected you to remember your backpack, or at least your shoes, and you expected lunch and recess to last forever. Then came Woodmere Middle School, that strange and wonderful in-between stage. Expectations started to shift. You were expected to switch classes, go up the correct staircases, manage homework, navigate lockers, and maybe even deal with the drama of your first group project. The world started asking a little more of you, and you started asking a little bit more from yourself. You were discovering who you were, even if your path twisted and turned along the way. And then, 4 years ago, Hewlett High School. Here, expectations really took off. You were expected to begin choosing a path that would shape the rest of your lives. You were expected to start preparing for the real world, as if the one you were already living in wasn't real enough. You were expected to lead, to succeed, to grow up, but not too fast. And let's be honest, during the last few years, the world threw you a few curveballs that nobody could have expected. But through it all, you've done something remarkable. You kept going, you learned, you adapted, you proved that expectations aren't limits, they're starting points. But there's the truth. Expectations matter, but they do not define you. They are not rules etched in stone. They are hopes, guesses, dreams, sometimes even doubts. But what truly defines you is how you respond to them and what you come to expect from yourself. Before you cross the stage and leave us for the last time, I'd like to share the top 10 things you should expect from life and yourself. Number 10, expect to be surprised. Life doesn't follow a script. The best chapters are often the ones you didn't plan. Number 9, expect to fail, sometimes. Not because you aren't capable, but because failure is how we grow. Learn to fail forward. Number 8, expect to work hard. Success will never be handed to you, but the pride you feel when you earn it, that's priceless. Number 7, expect to keep learning. Even after the diplomas, the best minds stay curious and humble. Number 6, expect to be underestimated. Smile when others doubt you, then let the work do the talking. Number 5, expect to be uncomfortable. New beginnings, big changes, tough decisions, they come with discomfort. That's where growth lives. Number 4, expect to stand alone sometimes. Doing the right thing, taking the harder path, or sticking to your values isn't always popular, but it's always powerful. Number 3, expect to lift others. Your success is greater when it helps someone else rise too. Number 2, expect to change your mind often. You evolve, don't fear it. You're not betraying who you were, you're becoming who you are meant to be. And the number 1 thing you should expect from life, expect greatness from yourself. Not perfection, not a straight line, but greatness, because it lives within you, and everyone here tonight sees it. Class of 2025, tonight is not just a celebration of what you've done, it's a launching pad for everything yet to come. Don't live your life trying to meet everyone else's expectations. Instead, set your own. Dream big, aim high, and then raise your expectations again and again. We believe in you. We expect incredible things from you because we know who you are and the extraordinary things you're capable of. Congratulations, graduates. Now go and exceed every expectation, especially your own. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Marino. I now call upon the Hewlett High School Assistant Principals, Mr. Thomas Naglieri and Ms. Samantha Mazzio, to introduce our graduates. We begin the introductions with Ms. Mazzio.
So hand them to me, and I'll try to keep them in order. I'm not calling you back. Oh, I am? Because then you're going to invite Wesley and he does the tassel.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. If you want, I can it's up to you. I think we should start.
David Abelev. Samuel Abramovich.
Come on.
Ramon Aguinaga. Joshua Aronov. Jana Ahmed. Mia Almonte. Move the flowers. Yekiel Amitai. Taylor Amatrano. Patrice Antoine. Emma Arbitman. Yakov Aranbayev. Nelly Arzuman. Abdullah Ashrafi. Muhammad Atif. There's your card. Stamatios Atsidaftis. Gianna Augustin. Yafa Avizov. Alicia Aziz. Sarah Babakov. Tiana Barrett. Jack Beeg. Jesse Blitman. Aiden Blum. Abigail Barakov. Madison Bowery. Emily Bransdorfer. Alexander Brown. Dylan Butler. Rachel Cafaro. Ryan Cafaro. Jordan Carucci. Roni Kaiser. Shane Chaddick. Sophia Chechniker. Jimmy Chen. Fiamanda Chen. Aiden Cohen. Jesse Cohen. Sean Cohen. Boris Carolio. Maya Dakin. Michael Davidoff. Kayla Dahadi. Sade Dixon. Talik Edmonds. Philip Elliott DeZago. Moses Ezekiel. Ahmed Fasiula. Michael Pravicchia. Rebecca Feinberg. Elijah Fernandez. Brandon Friedberg. Matthew Friedberg. Chloe Ortiz. Aviv Gans. Christopher Joseph Garcia Castro. Jaden Gardner. Sophia Galini. Jeremy Ginsburg. Gavin Glassman. Haley Goldstein. Tali Goldwasser. Alexa Gormazano. Madison Gosley. Gianni Griffith. Joshua Greenspun. Gangina Haitova. Kafir Hafan. Benjamin Halimi. Liam Harrell. Eden Haas. Aiden Hecht. Christopher Hernandez. Jack Hirsch. Kate Hoffman. Susie Hogue. Harley Honing. Gavin Horvath. Elizabeth Ilyach. Kaylee Jameson. Nicole Jasmine. Christopher Jean. Shania Jordan. Joey Cabillo. Maria Kalachova. Daniel Karate. Mai Carucci. Gabriella Kennedy. Jaden Kennedy. Karina Kerman. Amelia Kaimov. Lucas Kim. Lucas Kim. Jake Kimyagarov. Mark Klebon. Nicholas Klosterman. Rotem Korn. Dennis Krasnov. Olivia Krasovitsky. Jordan Shans. Jaya Kumar. Nicholas Kurachenkov. David Kushnerski. Thierry Labossiere. Daniel Lankry. Paige Letterman. Max Libben. Gabrielle Leichtung. Ethan Liu. Berta Sarai Lopez. Angeli Lux Chun. Christopher Majorano. Bar Malka.
And my glasses. Shelly Maman. Linces Manzanares. Salma Maksudi. Dalbert Mariquin. Jane Marshalik. Gabriel Mavlinov. Giselle Mayers. Kayla Meklovitz. Anthony Melnick. Valentina Mendez. Okay. Leah Mignot. Jude Miller. Yariel Miller. Sean Malul. Michael Mervis. Natalie Moiseves. Ashley Molina Palencia. Alan Morales Medina. Ariana Moronta. Chloe Moshashvili. Nicole Moshashvili. Emily Mukamal. Lucas Munoz. Simon Myaskovsky. Noel Nelson. Ella Newman. Ethan Noose. Sean O'Rourke. Justin Ogilvy. Johnny Ospina. Rachel Oved. Pragia Panthy. Leor Pascal. Robinson Perez. Mia Perez. Antonia Pignatelli. Abigail Pinkasov. Emma Player. Jude Portnoy. Ibrahim Kazi. Maya Rabin. Amal Broadway. Aideen Ramanzada. Arlene Reyna. Dana Ramgarab. Zarka Ramzan. Kaylee Rave. Nancy Rogel. Zachary Renzen. Jason Rick. Ariel River. Leah Robinson. Odulio Rodriguez. Lucas Rodriguez. Jacob Ravner. Clarissa Royer. Gabriel Rubinoff. Lev Rushinsky. Dalen Ruiz Garcia. David Rifkin. Sarah Sachs. Juan Salas. Isaac Samuelson. Yuval Supportis. Zuriana Saig. Layla Scotton. Clara Jean Senatus. Did I mess that up? No? Gerard Sayad. Jason Shapiro. Amar Sharif. Sharon Sheerit. Farah Shee. Idan Shaponi. Michael Shlemovich. Ethan Silver. Olivia Sinha. Alexander Sita. Jordan Sita. Emily Smuckler. Congrats. Francesco Spadola. Jermaine Spruill Paris. Lexi Stoles. Yarel Solman. Samuel Salt. Leo Cirillo. Ori Tamir. Armani Tetsori. Aiden Towdy. Russell Troyakov. Sebastian Urena. Raz Vaknin. Dante Valenti. Isabella Vadaro. Brianna Vigoti. Dylan Weinman. Lincoln Williams. Maeve Williams. Gabriella Zaitsov. Charles Zeladon. Natalie Zellner. Olivia Ziarno. Sharon Zinn. Zachary Zipes. Theodore Chan. Alexander Samilo. Sky Blue Easterling. Moshi Fima. Lucas Giordano. Haley Hengler. Aaron Isakoff. Nicole Kuznetsov. Sienna LaPaglia. Mia Lane. Krista Lee. Isabella Nolasco. Isaac Ogonyemi. Sophia Maria Tumazados. Ariel Vaknin. Julian Valmay. Francesca Castro. Camilla Angelis. Ariana Champone. Eleni Bargig. Alyssa Pilarte. Lihi Yona. Julia Zorlulu. Ilana Benari. Matthew DeSico. Jaden Yohai. Wesley Schrader. Hello. Rachel Chen. Ava Morgan.
Student Council President Wesley Schrader will now lead the graduates in the ceremonial tassel turn.
Should we just go back and forth?
Mm-hmm. I'll do the first. You do the first, and I'll do the end.
Okay.
All right. I invite the class of 2025 to please stand.
And then I'll say this.
Yes.
This is only the beginning. Let us cherish the past. Let us hold on to this moment, and let us embrace the future.
The turning of the tassel is a symbolic tradition. As we wear our tassel on the right, we are high school seniors. As we move them to the left, we will become George W. Hewlett High School alumni. We ask you to turn your tassels.
Get your cap back. Get your cap. I don't know. One of them. One second. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2025, hold on. Back to your seats. Mr. DeSico, back to your seats. I know you're excited. Class of 2025, by the power vested in me by the Department of Education of the State of New York, I now pronounce you graduates. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newest alumni of George W. Hewlett School, the class of 2025. Congratulations.